First, lay your shirt flat on a surface, then cut out the collar area, the sleeves, the side seams, and the front panel. Now you're left with a long rectangular piece of fabric. I folded the rectangle in half and then I pinned the middle part to the center of my chest and folded the side to measure a triangular shape like this. Then I folded it and cut according to that measurement. Using the leftover pieces, I measured my waist times 2 for the measurement for the gathering of the back panel, and then I cut a long rectangle following the length of the front panel. However, I did not have enough pieces for a whole fabric, so I had to cut a bunch of squares to form a big rectangle. Next, I took an elastic, cut it to my waist measurement but not the full circumference since this will be used for the back panel. I then attached the elastic to the back piece, sewing it down using a zigzag stitch while stretching the elastic as I sew. Then I folded the elastic area over and sewed it again to secure it. To create the front top panels, I cut 2 rectangular pieces, each about 4 inches wide, but you can adjust the width to your preference. For the length, follow the line from the triangle fold to the end of the front panel. I then folded the rectangle in half. Then I pinned both rectangles to the center part of the top and I measured and cut a straight line so that both rectangles would connect seamlessly. After that, I sewed the pointy triangular ends of each lining piece, flipped them inside out, and laid them flat on the top part of the front panel. To attach them, I folded the raw edges under, pressed it, and sewed them directly to the front panel. To make the ties, I just used some leftover fabric and then I cut some thin strips to create the straps or ties and securely attached this to the back part of the front panel. Now it's time to put everything together. I sewed the side seams to connect the front and back panels. Then I trimmed the bottom part of the front panel, which was a bit too long, and then I hemmed the raw edges for both panels. I almost forgot, but here's how you can make a fabric rose. So take some extra fabric and hem the bottom edge, then do a running stitch along the top edge without locking the ends. Gently pull one thread only to create a gathered flower-like shape. Adjust it as needed until it looks like a rose. Then pin and sew it to the front part of the top as a cute decorative element. You have now transformed a basic shirt into a unique and stylish top. So let me know if you try this project or if you have any questions. Happy sewing!